Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another Q&A video leading up to the premiere of Daryl Dixon, which now we know is going to be this Sunday on AMC and AMC+. Well, we were right, guys. All right, so here we are with another Q&A for Daryl Dixon. I wasn't really sure if I was going to either be doing a review today or a Daryl Dixon Q&A video. It was going to be a Daryl Dixon video either way, but there you go. So, if you didn't see the video we did yesterday, there was a little bit of, news that came out for the Daryl Dixon series that apparently this episode was delayed until, well, not delayed, but apparently they just decided not to release it early on AMC+, and they're going to release the first episode of Daryl Dixon on Sunday for both AMC Plus and AMC viewers. So, again, I'm not really sure why they did this. It seemed like it was kind of like a last-minute decision. They decided not to air the episode early. And I did look up some news from Comic-Con and some other, information from AMC over the last couple months, and they did advertise the 7th of September for a early release of Daryl Dixon. So they actually kind of did some false advertising there, which I do not appreciate. But what are you going to do? You know what I mean? It's going to be airing this Sunday anyway. We're going to be doing our review this Sunday, and we're going to cover the episode when it is actually out. But I will say, for anybody that, was kind of disappointed that the episode didn't release, I understand, to be honest. I really do understand. I was kind of expecting it, not gonna lie. I was kind of expecting it to be delayed because of the rumors that have gone around and, stuff like that. But yeah, it sounds like we're not getting it till Sunday. So that's unfortunate. We gotta have to wait a few more days, but it is what it is. I'm still excited. I'm still excited to see the episode. I'm still excited to see what they got for it. But just in the future, AMC and Walking Dead and everybody that's behind the scenes, maybe give your fans a little bit of a heads up next time. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the part that is kind of discouraging, is that, I don't mind waiting till Sunday. I really don't. I actually miss when Walking Dead used to air on Sundays instead of stupid Thursdays. I'm an OG Walking Dead fan. I was there for the Sunday watches and, watching during commercials. You know what I mean? You guys remember that vibe? Like, that had a vibe to it back in the day. It really did. And in a way, I miss that, you know what I mean? Hardcore Walking Dead fans, you know what I'm talking about. It had a really, really cool vibe to it. But this whole Thursday crap, I mean, we pay for a subscription service now in order to do that, to get it early, because we're hungry for Walking Dead content. So I guess my one thing I'll say for anybody that's in charge of, the releases and AMC and all this stuff, warn your viewers in advance. Don't make people think it's coming out on Thursday and then randomly be like, oh, by the way, it's not, okay? Because I saw a statement come out about this like a couple hours ago. It's like, well, it turns out that we are releasing the episode this Sunday. I'm like, guys, you should have told people that way before. There's people that probably stayed up until friggin' midnight something for this friggin' episode. You gotta friggin' warn people next time. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. That is not how you do business at all. It's really, really not. So, yeah, you should have given people a heads up. You shouldn't have told people at Comic-Con it was the 7th when clearly we're on the 7th and nothing is released. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't mind, waiting a couple more days, but my goodness, man. Although, a little bit of good news for you guys, it sounds like not only are we going to be getting the episode this Sunday, but on a good note, we are only going to have to wait a few days, because as of next week, we are going to be getting Daryl Dixon every Thursday early. So this Sunday will be episode 1, but literally a few more days after that Thursday, we're going to get episode 2. So on AMC Plus, for AMC Plus subscribers. There is still a point to the subscription service, so if you were thinking about canceling, don't cancel, because next week is going to be early on Thursdays. It sounds like just for this premiere, they got some sort of frickin' stupid reason why they didn't air it early. And, a lot of people say, oh, well, it's the premiere. Maybe they don't want to air it early because it's the premiere. I'm like, well, Dead City did that a few months ago, so I'm not really sure what the difference is. But yeah, there you go. I wonder if they're going to pull something like this for Fear the Walking Dead for the premiere of Season 8 B, right? I don't know if they're going to pull that, but I'm low-key going to kind of expect that. Or if they're just going to say, frig it, release it early, whatever, right? AMC does not give a crap about Fear. I'm going to say that right now. They do not give a crap about Fear. We still don't even have a trailer for 8B of Fear the Walking Dead. That's how bad it's gotten. That's how bad the show has gotten, and that's how bad AMC has gotten with the advertisements. So, yeah, yeah, there you go. But yeah, anyway, there's a little update for Daryl Dixon, but I do have some Q&A comments I wanted to get into because you guys did leave some, so let's get into that right now. Let's get into some of your Q&A comments for today. First one for today comes from Bam Bam, who says that, Dan, I know that there is a plot about Daryl protecting a little girl and potentially a immune little girl and getting her to some sort of safe environment. Also, Dan, does this show start to actually look good for you now? Are you actually excited for the Daryl Dixon series? Because I am aware that a few months ago when this show was first starting to be advertised, you weren't so thrilled about it. You weren't so big on it. So could you give us some updated thoughts on where you stand right now with the Daryl Dixon series? Also, congrats again on 5,000 subscribers. So thank you very much, Bam Bam. Yes, you guys, again, you guys are amazing for that one. That happened last month. Yeah, again, you guys absolutely crushed it. And we're growing every day, and it's because you guys keep sharing the content. So keep doing what you're doing because you guys are absolutely phenomenal. But what we're doing here in terms of the Daryl Dixon series is, you know, we're going to see how it goes. In terms of my opinions on it, in terms of what I think about it, I'm still not thrilled about the series, as I'm sure that might surprise some people. I still am not as blown away with what they're showing us with the Daryl show as I was with Dead City. If you guys remember when Dead City was first pitched, I thought it was a ridiculous idea. And then the second we saw footage, I remember I was like, crap, I like the look of that. Dead City looks really, really good. And ever since I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, Dead City, like, let's frickin' go. And I can actually say it paid off, too. I really enjoy the first season. But in terms of Daryl Dixon, I don't like the first teasers. I don't, and I'm not going to pretend like I do just because the later teasers are better, you know? I think the first few teasers with Daryl on an upside-down boat, Daryl in a nun compound just laying there like that, it's not interesting to me. It's not how you sell a series. But I will say, and this is one thing I will say, recently, with recent teasers and recent footage of the show, the trailer that came out at Comic-Con and the new footage that's been coming out, I will say I am a lot more interested. And I think that the show will be good. I think it'll be a good show. I don't think it's going to be Dead City good. I don't think it's going to be Dead City good at all, but I think it'll be a good show. I do think it could be a very, very good show. I've heard early reviewers for the show say it's good. I know some complaints have gone out there, and I almost kind of want to save it for another video because I think we could honestly cover the early reviewers what they have to say for its own video. If you guys want to see that, maybe I can go into some of the early reviews for the Daryl show maybe in another day or two before the show airs. Since we've got a few days to chill out and kind of like just talk about it, so I mean, frig me. We'll probably do another video for Daryl Dixon tomorrow. We'll probably go through like some of the early reviews because there's been some of that recently. Some people have gotten their hands on the whole season, and they've given their thoughts on that. So we might go ahead and do that as well, too. But in terms of Daryl Dixon, I'm just going to say I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm not hyped through the roof, but I'm here for it. I think the visuals look really amazing. I think the overall landscape looks really good. I'm still kind of not sure about the storyline, and The Last of Us kind of feels to it. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but again, we'll have to see when the actual thing comes out. But I'm here for it. You know what I mean? I'm a Walking Dead fan. I'm going to review it. I'm going to cover it. Whether or not I think it's a bit of a Last of Us kind of, you know, type of ripoff type of thing, which is objective too. You can't tell me it's not because Greg Nicotero literally acknowledged that the show is very, very similar to The Last of Us, and they realized it as they were filming it. So you can't even tell me that it's not. Greg Nicotero literally himself has said it. You know what I mean? But again, I am still excited. I still think it looks good. I think the recent promotion has gotten a lot better. So I'm here for it. You know what I mean? I'm a lot more for it than I was at the beginning, but I'm still not saying like this is going to be art. This is going to be phenomenal. No, I don't think so. But I think it'll be a good show. You know what I mean? I think it could definitely be a good show if they want it to be. And that'll be that. So, yeah, there you go. Next one comes from Larry, who says that, Dan, do you think the burners in the Daryl Dixon series will be like the evolved walkers, or do you think they will be experiments from the CRM, and maybe the CRM is doing some stuff out in France? Now, we know that the CRM definitely has some sort of ties to France and to that side of the world because of the post-credit of The Walking Dead World Beyond, at least from what I can tell. It sounds like the French are involved in this whole walkers situation, and they know what's going on, and there's experiments that are definitely happening. And again, Daryl is trying to get Laurent to some sort of location. So again, we'll have to see what goes on there. But I think in terms of what we've seen, in terms of what I can tell from the burners, I think the burners are just going to be their own thing, to be honest. I don't think the burners are connected to anything CRM related, although I do think we're going to see some more advanced walkers that will be connected to the CRM. That I do think so. I don't think the burners are connected to CRM. I think that's just their own thing that they're testing out. It's probably low-key Greg Nicotero's idea. He's like, okay, let's get some crazy walkers in here. What about some that burns you? You know what I mean? Which Greg Nicotero is brilliant. I mean, I think that's a great idea, to be honest. But I think that the CRM will have a connection to evolved walkers. I just don't know when or how they're going to do that. You know what I mean? And then we'll do one more from Hanzo Williams, who says that, Dan, will you be disappointed if the CRM is not involved in Daryl Dixon Season 1 and if we don't see evolved walkers or anything like that? Now, in terms of that, CRM, I'm not gonna set my expectations with, and I don't think you guys should either, because CRM, here's the thing, they physically showing up in this show, I would be floored. I would actually be flabbergasted, because I don't get the vibe that we're going to be getting into the CRM stuff right away. I think we'll see evolved walkers. I think we'll see burners. We'll see some of these crazy things. But I don't think CRM themselves will be in this first season. I think they could be in season 2 for sure, because we know that, at some point here, Daryl, at least it's very possible that Daryl is going to find Rick in some sort of way. So, again, and that's a big if, but it's very, very possible. So if that does happen, then, obviously CRM must have some sort of way to get him from one place to another or something like that, you know what I mean? But I think we'll see CRM in this spinoff. I definitely think we will, but I don't think it's going to be in the first season. I'm not expecting CRM in the first season at all. I'm expecting some evolved walkers. I'm expecting some burners. We may find out where the evolved walkers come from, and we could find out that CRM is behind this, but them actually being in this first season, no, I don't think so. I think the next time we're fully going to see CRM in the flesh is going to be The Ones Who Live, in my opinion. So, yeah, there you go. But let me know in the comment section below, do you guys think that we're going to see the CRM in the first season of the Daryl Dixon series? Also, are you excited for the first episode? Are you a little disappointed that we're not getting the episode until Sunday? Let me know in the comment section below, and, maybe let me know in the comments, you guys want me to go through some of the early reviews for the Daryl Dixon series, and we can go in depth and give our thoughts, maybe for tomorrow's video or something like that, because like I said, we got a few more days. I mean, frig me, we may as well. So, yeah, there you go. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. Be sure to follow me at Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.